want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings and salutations to Akiyam, Akwathiam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. Just want to get into a few scriptures today because of some videos that I've been watching from the brothers, from a lot of different news articles that have been popping up, current events. This is my Wednesday, a video for Wednesdays. We usually have camp in the evenings, but the brother that I do camp with still at work, and I'm getting ready to head out here in the next 30, 40 minutes to the plantation myself. I want to just start off by talking about a video that I saw from the brother GMS Testimonials. There was a re-upload. I had saw one of his other videos about dreams that he's been having about Jacob's trouble. Man, listen. The reality of what this brother's dreams present is like a lot of brothers are having the same types of dreams, very vivid, very realistic, where a lot of you can actually smell certain things, man. Some of the points that he brought out, the EMP strike that was going to shut the power off. Is this going to be something that is done intentionally by America, or is this going to actually be an actual attack by another country? One other video that I was watching, they were speaking about the container ships offshore, and those container ships can possibly contain military troops and equipment for an invasion of the West Coast and southern coast, basically the Gulf of Mexico, because there are a lot of container ships from China in those areas. Because, as you know, Russia and China are in cahoots right now, and there's all kind of things that could be taking place for an invasion. The EMP, the Chinese troops, and possibly in the container ships. The European Union and the EU getting ready to be at odds because of the possible sabotage by by NATO and the United States on the gas pipeline running from Russia to Germany. I mean, there are just so many developments taking place right now, and with some of the dreams that these brothers have been having, and some of the and the scriptures themselves that point out the things that are getting ready to take place. Man, it's getting ready to get pretty bad. Okay, now this brother was talking about the EMP attack, which is a possibility. Are just them shutting off the power because they can. When this takes place, he said there were going to be National Guard troops going from house to house, taking people's goods, man, their food and their water, their visible food and water, and anything else. This would make people very. This would take away the people's ability to feed themselves because there won't be any power, there won't be any jobs, there won't be any grocery stores open. What would this cause people to do? This would cause people to run to these government facilities and agencies for help. Okay? And this is what they want the majority of the people to do. You see? You know, so Jacob's trouble is brewing, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, you're not storing up and you don't have dry boxes, man. You know, buried in your backyard, like some of these Edomites do. You see, you don't have those types of things, man. You know, so you're going to be the first in line to go knock on the government's door for help. You know, and the brother was talking about how these people are going to be going from door to door themselves, not just the military troops, but neighbors. You know, he said he had a bunch of Northern Kingdom Issacharites, man, with machetes outside his house. He had to get the blicker, man. You know, that sword. Esau's sword, and he said, I ain't good with Esau's sword, but for some odd reason, the Most High put the spirit on me to put them down because they were trying to come into my home and kill my family. These things are going to take place, man. The Most High may put us in that situation, that position, you know, because there are plenty of kings, man, that have come up that had to put people to death, man. So we have to put ourselves in the mindset that the Most High may put that in front of us one day, man. You know, he was also talking about brothers that were in the truth that he knew, man, that were bringing food around, and the troops were trying to catch him and they couldn't. This is falls under the line of spiritual powers. He said he had a YMC van that was popping willies down the street, getting away from the troops, man. You know. So with all these things, man, we got to understand that the Most High is getting ready to. He's getting ready to shut this truth down. Okay. Just like the Israelites didn't want to hear Moses speaking anymore, we don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear the guys your people that are with you speak. We want to hear Yahweh speak. We don't want to hear you speak anymore. You know, all of those people out there that have been scoffing and talking shit to the men of the Lord, they don't want to hear us. So guess what's going to happen? You're getting ready to hear the Lord speak, man. Through what? You know, adversity, man. That's the Most High is going to put your ass in an adverse situation, and that's what you're going to hear him speaking. You know, them troops kicking your door down, snatching you or your children out the house. That's what the Most High is getting ready to do, man. Okay, so I'm going to grab some scriptures, man. Second Esdras 15. Okay, I'm going to start at the top, and I may jump around, but I'll let you know when I'm doing that. Okay, Second Esdras 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ear of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And like I just said, our people have been scoffing and mocking, and talking shit to the men of the Lord. They don't want to hear us speak, so the Most High is going to. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, and they are faithful and true. So everything that we've been telling them through these scriptures, what's going to be taking place in these last days is actually something that you can see on the evening news, man. Taking place, and you still don't want to take heed. 3, fear not the imagination against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So all of you scoffers that have been talking shit, guess what, man? We don't give a damn because the Most High is getting ready to start talking to you. All right? And that's when you're going to know a prophet have been among you. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All you wicked ass Negroes that didn't want to listen, you're going to die. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. Okay? All right? These plagues that are taking place, these pestilences, all right? The sword, you see a lot of people being put to death, and that those numbers are going to get greater and greater and greater. Famine, you see them burning up all kind of food processing plants. You see, death and destruction, man. All the wars, proxy wars, the rumors of wars, the earthquakes that are taking place, man. There have been some very big earthquakes here as of lately. From what I'm hearing, California has been very quiet. That's not a good sign, man. That means pressure's building up on that fault line. All right. Verse 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So all of the wickedness that has been taking place, man, is going to get it's going to get extremely bad out here. Okay. And those hurtful works are going to be fulfilled at some point in time. The Most High is going to say, okay, that's it. Go and get my elect, man.